Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. There another reaction video for you to watch. So yeah, in this movie we have Bimbo, Ademoye and Christian Ochia. So yeah, in this movie, Bimbo and Christian, they are married, they're a couple, and they're living their life, enjoying their life, and their neighbor on the other hand they have this plan of that this couple that always want to mingle with rich people just to get money from them. All right, so the title of this movie is Next Door Secrets. So guys, watch and enjoy this movie. Thank you guys. Let's dive into the movie. So here is Bimbo and her husband. They moved into a new apartment, and her husband bought the apartment. So she has not seen the apartment at all. So they got to the apartment and she was happy and all that. And here is her neighbor. The lady is observing them. They are the couples that always want to mingle with rich people just to extort money from them. Alright? So now she's just there staring at them and visualizing everything in her head. So her boyfriend, they are not married though. This is her boyfriend. Her boyfriend came to also see what she was saying. And then Bimbo was just lost in her happiness, and she said she can't wait to sit inside of the house. So now back to the couples that want to extort money. So the guy is telling his girlfriend that they look so rich that I hope our plan is going to work out. And the lady turned to look at him, she didn't say anything. So Bimbo here is still happy in the moment, and she can't believe what she's seeing. So she got into the house and she was astonished at the whole interior decoration, and she was like, babe, this is huge, how do you put up with this? She doesn't really base in the country, she based abroad because of her job. She travels a lot, you get. So she came back and she was surprised seeing all the things her husband put together for them. And then she was happy. She said she loved the environment, she loved the house, that she wants to take her around and look around the kitchen and everything. So when she entered the kitchen, she was surprised. The cabinets and everything was actually a kind of dream kitchen that she wanted, and she was happy. And her husband told her, it's just how you like it, that you can make your kitchen your office. So she said, how will I make my kitchen my office? The kitchen is meant for cooking. So she told her husband thank you. So they hugged and they were very happy. She can't believe this is her dream come true. She said she loved the house. So these are the couples that are planning their way to extort money from Bimbo and her husband. So the guy has already set the plan of everything. The girlfriend doesn't really know his plan that well, but she knows that they are into something. So her girlfriend was asking him what's wrong, that his face is moody. So he turned to her. He didn't say anything. He just said that it's about the couple, their new neighbors, that he has been thinking about them for a while. And then the girlfriend was like, what about them? So he said, babe, that do you still remember why we moved into the estate? And then she said yes. He said, good, to meet rich people, to mingle with them, to find their helpers. And the helper they're talking about is just a way of extorting money from people. Can you imagine plan? Like, you are not handicapped, you don't have any disability, so why won't you go and look for work? You are there planning on how to extort money from people. And then the guy said that we are going to go for them. So his girlfriend was asking him how, and he was saying, do you see the Benz that the guy drove in? That how was he able to afford that kind of money? How is he able to afford the house? That they bought the house. They bought the house with everything, the cushion and the whole interior decoration. They bought everything. That it means that they have money. And his girlfriend was like, what are you getting at? And the guy said his name is maybe Okoye. And in case you don't know, he's a big boy manager. He owns a company and he owns millions of dollars. And he has houses of that all over the country. So what do you think? That he even has a house in Italy. And the girlfriend was like, how do you know about this? He just smiled and said, that he did his findings. And also spoke to the agents who helped them purchase the house. That he just has to do his findings. And then he said that their money is on their head. And then the girlfriend was like, what exactly are you getting out? And then he was just looking at her. And then he said, yes. And then the girlfriend was like, what? Meaning that she's going to use his girlfriend to lure Bimbo's husband. Can you imagine? To seduce him. And then she was not buying it. I think for me, they can't really stop observing the happy couple. So they just keep observing them. And then the lady said that she sees a man that is in love. And her boyfriend said, no, that I see a love that will not last. I see him here with us. And he's seeing his girlfriend with him also. And then she was like, okay, when do they start? That was the plan. Meanwhile, they're still watching and observing them. And then the plan has been put in place. She came to the guy's house with a fruit to welcome their new neighbor. And remember, she has a plan in her head to seduce the young man. So she said her name is Kimberly, that she's a neighbor next door. And the Christian said, okay. She said she came to officially welcome him and his beautiful wife. So Bimbo came out and was like, okay, this is our new neighbor. She said she came to welcome us to the neighborhood. That she brought fruits. She came to bring fruits for them, and she said that is a way of saying welcome to the neighborhood. And then they said, thank you, you're welcome. And then she said she's leaving now. But Bimbo said no, that why don't you come inside, that they're having breakfast. But then she said that Bimbo said she will get to know her. But then she said okay. She insisted for her to join them for breakfast, and then they went in to get breakfast. Okay. Bimbo traveled. Remember, she based at the States. She used to travel for a business trip, and they invited him to their house for them to seduce him. So now they are seeing him. He was running down the step. He slept with the lady in question, his girlfriend. He slept with her, and they took videos and pictures of everything. So he's out of frustration, out of fear. Now he's living in fear. So he goes home, he goes to his bedroom, and he's having his bath. And I'm sure in his mind he's wondering, how did this happen? He's a married man, and now he has to deal with infidelity. He cheated on his wife. So he's really, really shattered right now, because their plan actually worked. They got him. He was caught up in the middle, and he's feeling so shattered, so lost. Yeah, Bimbo is back, and then they're having dinner. He hasn't told her what went down. He hasn't told her what happened. I mean, he can't bring himself to tell her. He loves his wife so much, and he has to hide it from her. But then he's living in fear. Okay, they are trying to blackmail him. I told you they took pictures of everything, of when he slept with the girl, and the pictures and everything. So they sent in a picture, and he almost threw up the food he was eating. So his wife was asking him, what's going on? Let me see your phone. He said nothing. So she insisted to see the phone, and then she took it and kept it beside her. And she said, we are eating. That it's wrong to press your phone while eating. That the phone is distracting you. I think she's suspecting something, but she needs to do her findings. She needs to do her findings, but she's suspecting something went down. And then after dinner, he went to the kitchen. They told him to transfer 6 million naira to the account. She heard it. She didn't say anything. She just had to pretend like she didn't hear everything. And then she asked him, baby, is everything okay? He said yes, everything is fine. She already knew what was happening. And then she said, this restlessness you're having these days, what's going on? And he said that it's just work, it's stress. And then he said that I hope it's legit work. He said yes. So yeah, they were being caught up in a moment. I think she wants to open up to him, to tell him that she knows about everything that is happening. She knows about everything that is going on. But he said he wants to tell her something. He was trying to kneel down to tell her something. And then she said, baby, stop, that we are outside, you're embarrassing us. that you should sit down. She already knew what's happening. You understand? So she said he should sit down. Now what does he want to tell her? And then he told her to breathe, okay? And he said he wants to tell her something. He told him to calm down. That whatever you want to tell me, calm down. And then she said, what is it? What do you want to tell me? And then she mentioned the lady name and said Kim, the money, the blackmail, the videos. And then she said, oh, you think I don't know? It must be the party that happened at the house the day she traveled. And then she said, oh, it must be the time they blackmail you to send them money. And you think I don't know everything that's happening? That do you think I'm really that stupid? And do you think I'm not going to find out? And he was just shocked. He said, yeah. He said, I've been with you for the most part of my life, so I know you. Everything started the very day you came to pick her at the airport. That he's acting so uneasy. She knew that there was a problem. The journey home, that she could sense every bit of emotions. And he was just staring at her. And then she said him choking on her water, tossing and turning when they were sleeping at night. Whenever his phone rang, message comes in that whenever he stands up to pick phone calls, that I've been with you for the longest, so I know you very well. That she knew something was wrong, and she wanted him to tell her the time he felt it was right. But then that when he reached out to his manager to send a huge sum of money, and then she said that she knew that they started blackmailing him, whoever they were, that she saw everything, but she was observing that 16 years of being together, that she has never gone through his phone, but then she has to. And then she saw the videos, she saw the messages from the party, every single one of them. That even when the other lady called her, that she saw how easy her husband was. And then when she saw the fear, the sorrow, the pain in his eyes, that every time he went down on his knees to pray to God, that she realized how much they wrapped him up, and then it pissed her off. That's why she had to take actions. She had to act immediately. And then she said that you should not blame her, that she had to do what has to be done to keep their marriage. That she took Kim and her husband, her criminal phone number boyfriend, from her phone. And then she called the guy first. She offered him 100 million naira. 100 million naira to kill his girlfriend, and he agreed to it. And when he agreed, she went to the girlfriend and played the recorded voice notes of her and her boyfriend and offered her the same 100 million naira. She was pissed, she was angry, and she said, I have no fear of a woman's scorn. He took advantage of her rage and offered her the same 100 million naira he offered her boyfriend to kill her boyfriend also. So she offered both of them the same amount to kill each other, but they did not know that they keep. And then she said that you can find a new life, find love, use the money to get up something for yourself. And the girl bought the idea. That she bought the fantasy, stupid old king. And then she said, anyways, that was how she gets rid of the two blackmailers in his life. And he was speechless. He was short of words. He didn't know what to say. And then he said he didn't know what to say. And then she said, you don't have to say anything, my love. And then he said, so what happened now? And then she said, well, what happens now is that. And then she said the question should be what has happened already. And then if she is correct by her calculation, the guards of the estate should be in their house now. And then this is where they are in the estate garden, that they won't even suspect a thing. And they said the boyfriend had to choke her to death, they had to choke her to death. He used a pillow to press her neck to death. And he succeeded actually. He killed her. But him, on the other hand, doesn't know that the girlfriend has already spiked his drink. You get? So he just, after killing her, he has taken the drink already. Yes, she's poisoned his drink. She instructed her to poison his drink, and he didn't know. He drank it, so he choked. He choked, and then he died. See where he's having the sip of his drink, and he did not know the girlfriend has already spiked his drink. So in the process of running away after he killed his girlfriend on the bed, his own demise came immediately after. The drink was spiked, and then he died. So she actually got rid of the both blackmailers in her husband's life. She had to take advantage. And then the husband is surprised and was wondering how the wife could go about all this, how the wife could have been able to put up and plant all this. And he was speechless. He said, okay, so do you have plans of killing me also? And then she laughed and said, my love, I can't do such thing to you. And then she said, come here. He stood up, and then she said, I love you. I love you from the depth of my heart. That when I stood in front of the priest, family, friends, and maybe enemies, I say to you, for better or for worse, I meant it. I meant those words I said to you at the altar. When I said it dealt do us pass, I meant it. You did not just marry a wife, you married a rock. And anybody come close to you and mine, that this rock is going to crush them to powder. And she loves him so much, and it's okay. That she loves him so much, and she'll do anything to keep their marriage standing. So guys, I hope you love this movie. I hope you enjoyed it so far. If you're the one, what will you do? Will you break up with your husband? Will you break up with him? Will you split up with him, tell him to go his separate ways, that you don't want anything to do with him, move on with your life? What will you do if you're the one? Please comment what you're going to do. Alright? Comment. I want to see your opinion on how you're going to handle the issue. Will you handle it the same way Bimbo handled it, or you do otherwise? Thank you for watching, and please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Click the subscribe button, share our movies. Thank you, and God bless you.
I'm sorry for the past. I'm sorry for myself. I'm feeling some type of regret. I no go lie. Taking some bottles of beer to calm my nerves. I've been lost for a minute. I don't know why. Sorry for my sins and constant lies. I've been doing things behind your back. I apologize for the shit I've done to you. Cause I feel so lost that I hurt you. And I'm sorry for what I've done to you. And I feel so lost ever since you left me. And I am sorry for the things I've done. Just for the things I've done. Me, I don't know why. Baby, please come back to me. I apologize for the things I've done. Baby, please come back.